wonderful. So let me ask about work-life balance. You mentioned that as administrators have, need to sit in the office, but it's a bit freer for staff. But could you, so what kind of is there for, say, an associate lecturer or lecturer? And also, what kind of career progression is the system in China? Is it like the British system, or is it the American tenure track system? So it's just something, so work and life and work.
Okay. Well, see, the tenure system is more close to the US one. So we don't have lecture. We only have assistant professor, but we call that lecture before. But it's equivalent to assistant professors. And we have associate professor. Then we have full professor. We also have, in some schools, we also have distinguished university professor. So that's basically the 4 level you moved up. It depends on the university. So the tenure evaluation normally takes 4 to 6 years, but in US, so it's normally 6 years only, right? But for example, in my school, we only give you 1 chance in 4 years. If you are not, not good enough, you might have to leave for another job. So that's the career path. Regarding the working load, well, after you have received the tenure, is much more like the Western countries. You don't have to worry about you will lose the job, so you can enjoy life and academia much more. But before that, it's really, the workload is really intensive, I have to say. So the tenure evaluation normally look at your publication record, your teaching evaluation, and the amount of funding you have obtained, external funding only. So they have a bottom line for each criteria. So the success also depends on how many persons are applying for tenure that particular year. So if you are really, really good, but your competitors are also really good, so that year you may have some troubles. In China, the administrative workload is relatively low. It's as for my experience, I am the lab director. I have 2 assistant professors working with me, but only still, so it's more like a Western style. They are allowed to work on what the research interests are. So I don't, give much restriction, but we do have regular, interactions like group meetings, a weekly group meeting, a month review. But well, that's pretty much. And if we have funding opportunities, such as I'm also looking for chances we can jointly file a joint proposal to some industry, for example. So, but before they get tenured, I don't think I really have much administrative duties to carry on. But I'm not sure what about the more senior faculties. If they try to manage like more than 10 members, that could be a different story.
Okay, great. So